Hey, this is Pascal St. John, okay? He initiates something, and this is very important. I need you all to like and share of what's about to be said, okay? It's I'm gonna sauce it up. Pay attention to the words in the video, but y'all, this is for entertainment purposes, okay? But this was good. If you can understand what happened in this conversation, right? I'm trying to tell you all, you need to be paying attention to the layer ones. A lot of these layer ones outside of XRP Ledger, you hear what I'm saying? Need layer twos and other protocols and mechanisms built on top of them in order for them to, right, equate or meet the expectations like the XRP Ledger per se has. And so, that's what the third man actually says. So let's pay attention in this video, guys. Please lock in. I'm letting you all know that the winners have been chosen, okay? The winners have been chosen. Let's lock in.
My take for the moment.
Yeah, so I could jump in a little bit here. Yes, U.S. has launched some futures-based ETFs, right? But Canada has been quite innovative at pioneering the ETF space globally, as well as staking. So we were the first to launch staking in an ETF with our Ethereum product, and recently launched our Solana SOLQ product. That one is attracting both retail and institutional capital because we're solving the complexities of a lot of things. So how do you package the technology, the staking, the security, the right custodians in an easy to access wrapper? This is quite appealing for investors. And the other thing as to why institutions are starting to come in is they also start to understand layer one. So Bitcoin, they understand. Now they're starting to understand layer one, saying, okay, if all these applications in the future of finance need to settle on chain, I don't need to start picking which application is going to win. Like, is it Google or is it Facebook, right? Or is it Microsoft? You just own HTTP. You just own just own the layer one. And so people are starting to allocate through these vehicles because they understand what it is. And at the same time, through these staking mechanisms, they understand that they're participating in the security of the blockchain, which is a plus for them.
The security.
So everything that Pascal just said, we couldn't say 5 years ago. Take it back to 2020. And so I'm an early investor in SOLQ, in Pascal's ETF, because it meets all the metrics that you would expect it to meet from an institutional investor standard. So I guess we were first money in, or started getting this thing started. And I expect them to have $1 billion fund. And as Solana continues to grow its ecosystem, I do think it will be one of the things that we end up tokenizing everything on. Stocks, bonds, real-world assets, etc. I'm not saying there won't be others, but Solana has a big lead. It's fast and it's cheap, and the guys there have done a great job of building that ecosystem. And so this is the combination of a great story and a great asset management firm coming together to scale that for individual and retail investors.
This is great, and I agree, Solana is amazing, and I think the product's amazing, and democratizing staking yield is critical, right? It educates while it pays. Henry Blodgett's point about picking 5 NASDAQ names and holding them for 25 years probably would have had Intel and probably would have not had NVIDIA, right?
Yep.
And understanding layer ones, you would have got it. You might not have had Ripple or Stellar, right?
Yep.
You probably would have had Ethereum, and it would have been difficult. So staking's critical, and institutional grade staking is important. Solana probably won't be the Intel. It probably won't be the NVIDIA. It might be the Apple or the Amazon, right? So again, for people who want to make that 10-year bet, you just don't want to pick, right?
The index, 100%.
You want them all in there, and you want some benefit of staking yield. In the meantime, these products, I think, are a gateway. A SOLQ is a gateway to making the whole environment a little bit more friendly, and kind of distributing some of that yield to holders, which will be a great feeling. So,
Can I ask John?